Hey y'all, it's your girl Jamaica Anderson. I don't even think I've been saying my name in my videos, y'all. Oh my God. I know I'm dramatic sometimes, but y'all will love it. So look, I was in a pill with my Mariah Carey. Ow. All right, so today, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about magnetism. So I know I've covered I've covered a lot of information lately. Um, I don't know. Let's just dig into it. I don't even want to explain too much. All right. So magnetism, dictionary.com, baby, says magnetism, a phenomenon produced by the motion of electric charge, resulting in attracting, bringing it to you, and repelling, pushing it away, forces between objects. The second piece says the ability to attract and charm people. So just going basically off of those two, right? We as people have the ability to attract certain people to us, right? You can attract and you can repel people. And sometimes you do it unnoticedly, and sometimes you are aware that it happens for you. So have you ever just kind of like walked into a room and you're like, oh, the energy, it feels pretty good. And then you get beside a person and you're like, oh, yeah. And you may walk off or you may speak, but you try not to have a full conversation with a particular person because you're like, yeah, her energy off. Or you even if you're on the phone with a friend and they call you and then, they just start on this little rampage or whatever, and you like, you're doing too much, baby. And so that is a part of that, right? Or have you ever been like on an elevator and you meet somebody on the elevator and y'all just like, hey, I love your shirt, I love your shoes, oh, I love your dress, oh, ha, ha, girl, what you did here for? And you start this whole little conversation with these people that you don't know at all. So all of that is a part of magnetism. You are either attracting or repelling people based off of the alignment that you're in, based off of the energy that you have in your system. You attract like-minded people, or you can repel people. Some people, I hear this a lot, and I see it too, where people want to be in relationships, and they're like, "Oh, I want a boyfriend, and I keep running into these same group of dudes, and they always do X, Y, and Z." Well, there's in that sense, right? There's something that you're supposed to be learning from those experiences. So you attract people into your vortex where you are supposed to be learning or gaining some type of information, some type of knowledge, some type of experience. And sometimes when you don't learn that experience the first time, you have a tendency to go through it and it's repetitive. So that's when you hear those people who always say, I always have X, Y, and Z happen to me, right? Oh, it's just my luck that this would happen. It's just da 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 da. It's you get what I'm saying? Like it's things that are going to be quite repetitive, but it's because there's something that is either missing or something that was supposed to be learned and taken that was not. But either way, let's talk about magnets. I wish I was a little bit tall. Wish I was a sorry, y'all. So I'm saying sorry a lot, y'all. I'm very random and it's okay because I love it. And if you don't, that means I'm not your teacher. And it's okay. So yeah, yeah. Look, yeah, that's really what it means. So in science, right, you have a magnet. Let's use the ooh, ooh, ooh. So this is the case, this is my phone case, right? And this is a magnet. So one piece, this piece, let's say this is positive. There's going to be another piece that, of course, this don't look like it, but that sits in the car and it clearly holds on to it and it's magnetized, right? And it's able to function properly because it's holding on to exactly where it needs to go. So the same thing happens in real life, right? There's going to be a positive force, there's going to be a negative force. Your positive may be what is attracting, of course, and your negative is going to be what's repelling. You can have two negative forces, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to, oh, I can feel the energy, y'all. So you can have two negative forces and they're gonna repel each other, right? And go buy you some magnets. If you don't understand, go get you the tools that you need for you to understand. But if you put two negative sides or even two positive sides, you're gonna feel them repel and push away from each other. But just as sure as you flip it over, you have one negative, one positive, you'll feel them attract and you can feel that pull even holding them just a few inches apart or centimeters apart. But these are your charges. This is a current, right? And the current in charge can shift. It can move. It moves particles. It moves through space and time. This is why you have people through space and time. You get into different interactions with people, and either you're going to attract more to them or you're going to repel them. And one of the things that's coming to mind for me is when you have situations and relationships with your friends, and you can have a friendship where the two of you get along so well, right? You are attracting to each other. But as you develop as a person, or as your friend develops as a person, and you guys start shifting, sometimes you can shift where you can become even closer, and sometimes you can shift where you guys just drift apart, or even in a relationship. Um, so what came to mind for me is a lot of people have a tendency to shift themselves in order to fit into a relationship, right? And what happens, y'all? Let me get close up. I know y'all, it's a beautiful close up. Y'all disregard my hat. It's gonna get a little poop because I ain't putting a word on it right now. But it's the end of the day. It's nighttime. So what happens, you guys, is um look, not went off topic. Relationships. Oh, okay. So what happens sometimes is that you're in a relationship with a person, or you're starting a friendship with a person, and most of the time you have these questions, right? You're like, well, what do you like? What do you dislike? Oh, well, what type of girl are you looking for? Or what type of guys are you interested in? All of those are the wrong things to start out with. I'm just I'm being straight up and down with you. Those are the wrong things to start out with. Because 9 times out of 10, you ask these questions, you shift who you are as a person, you try to fit into a mold that you know is not for you, and you accommodate this person because you want to be with this person. Then that does not mean that this person is the right one for you, right? So you're turning yourself in and manipulating yourself into something that you aren't. And then you find yourself a month later, 2 months later, a year, 2, 5, 6, 7 years later, and you're like, I don't know who I am anymore. Or, as women, we do this a lot. Well, I give them my everything. I did this for this person. I did that. I love them. I took care of them. I sweated. I gave them my tears. I cried. I blah blah blah. And it's I did this for them, and they don't do anything for me. That's part of the problem, my dear. That is really a part of the problem. It's because you've shifted and you have not been true to who you are. And because of that shift, maybe you were initially positive, right? And this person was a positive. We're gonna do two, right? But you were positive, they were positive, and you started to shift yourself, and you took away from yourself, right? And you became this negative piece just so you can get with them because they were the positive in the relationship. Excuse me. And then, right, you start to say, I'm not myself. Yes, because you've changed so much of you to be accepting to this person when you should have been the full version of yourself and allowed that person to be the full version of themselves. Because maybe that person is not for you, or maybe this is not the season for that. Maybe they need to go through some more experiences so that they can make their own personal adjustments, and you make adjustments that you need and find deem necessary, so that then when you two get together, you can create something so much bigger than who you really are. I digress, you guys. I'm back. So that was a lot. But anyway, so you have a charge, you have a current, it provides shifts or moves, and it moves particles. Your current also moves particles through space and time. So when I told you about being in alignment the other day, if you're in alignment and if you're vibrating at this high level, you don't have to do as much work as the next person is going to have to do in that same situation or same stance, because what you are calling to you is going to pull towards you, because you are now attracting exactly what it is you need, and you're repelling those things that no longer fits your life and your circumstances, right? And think about it. In school, they taught us about electrons, neutrons, what else? Protons, and how to create an atom. And at the very basic, the smallest level of ourselves, these are what we are, and they're constantly moving. So even who we are as a person, like when people talk about your emotions and being like, well, one minute you're mad, you're happy, you're this, you're that, you are constantly moving and evolving. So even yourself, you look like you're still and you're here, and you look like a solid, but you're not. Your vibration shifts and changes who you are at a cellular level. Um, oh, yeah. So and you just and you shift, right? And you become much more. Something came to me. I ain't even got it to give to y'all because I got it, I received it, and it's gonna be something else that we talk about on another day. But just remind me if I don't, be like, what was that you was gonna say about sales? Question mark in the comments, and then I'm gonna try to remember and do a video. All right, so all creation at its most simplistic form is cells. You have plant cells, you have human cells, animal cells, whatever else. Everything is at its most basic form, a cellular level. It is an atom, right? In the beginning, God created man and woman, and man and woman, He created them. So it is an atom. We are all at our very basics atoms. Okay, you guys? And so just make sure that you understand that you are always moving and shifting, that you are not stuck. You are not, you can change at any second who it is that you really want to be if you believe that you can. That's the biggest thing. You have to have belief. You have to shift belief. A lot of stuff is in the mind. Um, if it's not and it's hard for you to shift your belief, that means that it is not, you're not consciously activating that, so it's in your unconscious, which means it's controlled in the body, and then you need to produce movement within your body. And that's why they tell you a body in motion is always in motion, a body that's still is always still. So you create motion and you create movement, and you allow your energy to flow, you allow your cells to move and to develop. And yeah, I'm gonna turn down because I feel like I'm giving you a lot. I don't want to overwhelm you, but please know we can stack on top of this. Okay. So if you have any questions, put it in the comment. If you have any comments, concerns, put it in the comments and let's talk. Let's have a discussion. Um, what else did I wanted to do? So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk about that. That don't make no sense. I mean, not that it don't make sense, but I've already hit on a lot. Y'all, I got so much to talk to y'all about. Like, child, let me tell y'all some of these notes that's on here. I got notes talking about plate tectonics, talking about iron and metals, talking about toric fields and auras and whatever else. I'm really just gonna have to bust this thing on down and just do a few more videos and just really give them their own, because I don't want to overwhelm you in one video. And y'all can see, as you can see, I get really excited and the spirit gets to moving and all this information gets to going and I get to just but like I said, you guys, just magnetism goes along with alignment, goes along with your energy, and learn how to shift it. Again, I'm revamping my class, so if this is something totally brand new to you, I usually send the class over to watch some of these videos. If you are watching these videos that interest you, reach out to me about the class, especially if you're ready to take your, excuse me, I'm so sorry. If you're ready to take your life to the next step, you're ready to start seeing some changes, you're ready to take some accountability for yourself and the life that you're constantly creating by your energy being focused on a particular thing, a particular outcome, aspect, whatever it may be. I'm here for you, baby. Look, I'm here for you, sugar. If you like the way that I teach, definitely. And things will adjust, it will change. You guys will see a lot more. You're gonna get a lot more content coming in. But I'm giving you, look, I'm giving you what I got, baby. And this gonna be it for tonight, because your girl got to go get this work together for these kitties in the morning. And yeah, back to the school system I go. So again, you guys, please like the video, give me a thumbs up, please make some comments. I would love to hear what you guys want to hear about, what you want me to talk about, expand on, expound on, just help me help you. And then subscribe to the page. I'm going like this. You know how people be like, subscribe. Subscribe to the page, and just like the video, share it with other people who you think may find it interesting. Share it with kids. I mean, the kids need to learn a little something too. I might start doing a little razzle dazzle here soon. I will be having, I'm gonna finish up this 30-day series. And then I will be starting a new one that's gonna be dealing with uh a lot of, I don't want to really say a lot of literature, but a lot of the tools and things that kids kind of need in school. But I'm going to show you how those things, those literature aspects or elements of literature actually correlate with your life. And we're going to, honey, we're gonna be creating us. We're gonna be center stage in our own life, and we're gonna create the life that we truly deserve. Because that is very important to me. That is my due diligence and my passion, my desire. It is what I am here to do. That is my calling. So let me tell y'all, I'm about to say adieu. I'm about to say adieu. A good night. Bon voyage. What look, I don't know, y'all. Adios. Uh I was trying to think about the Hawaiians when they be saying, what they be saying? Aloha, right? Because aloha is like hello and goodbye. Cheers. I don't know, whatever else you like. But guys, before I go, I got to tell you, please, 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 please always love yourself. Please always be you. Be the best version of you. Don't change who you are for anyone else. Just change who you are for yourself and become the greatest, greatest, greatest version of you that you ever can be. Start there, and the rest of the world will change around you. So I love y'all. I want y'all to have a lovely, lovely night or morning or midday, whatever it is where you are when you watch this. All right. So I love y'all. See you.